Hello and welcome to the new and improved TSA EGX house for 2012. This is the same house we had last year, but they've made a few minor improvements. So in a moment I'm going to take the camera and we're going to have a look around the house. You can see what they've done, and also we can show you some of the stuff that's laid out in preparation for TSA at the Eurogamer Expo in 2012. But first I would like to tell you a little bit about what we're going to try and do at the show this year. Bits of it will be similar to last year in that we will be looking for some developers to interview. We have a few appointments with some bigger names, but we're also looking for independent developers, smaller people, smaller outfits, not necessarily smaller people, they can be as big as you like, but smaller outfits that don't have PR to work through for their interviews. So they'll be able to tell us whatever they like, really, and they'll maybe give us a bit of an insight into developing games and what the Eurogamer Expo means to them, and what you mean to them. We're also going to try and get a hold of some of you on the show floor. So if you're going, I know some of you won tickets through the site for the Sunday, but a lot of you are probably going on the Saturday or maybe even Thursday or Friday. So if you are going, you know what I look like. You probably know what Chris looks like by now. We'll also have Teflon there, Blair will be there, Josh will be there for a couple of days, Alex will be there at the weekend, Greg will be there at the weekend. There's loads of us going. One or two people aren't going from TSA staff, unfortunately, but there's always next year. So if you see us on the show floor, grab a hold of us, say hello, introduce yourself, let us know what your name is on the site, because we are useless with names, so we probably won't know. And say hi, and we'll try and maybe get a word with you, maybe even get you on camera if you're up for that. And just see what the Eurogamer Expo means to you, and how you're enjoying things, and what you've seen, and what you're hoping to see, and all that sort of usual stuff. We'll also be doing loads of podcasts. Chris has invited half of the gaming media to be on our podcasts we're doing those on Thursday night and Friday night. Hopefully we're not doing it on Saturday night, because I'd quite like to go to the pub. So we'll be putting out at least 2 podcasts this week, and there'll be the general crazy Eurogamer ones where everybody basically just talks rubbish for about 3 hours. But it'll be fun. We're also going to try, I don't know what the internet connection is going to hold up like, but we're going to try and live stream those podcasts with a video camera. So we have a Ustream account. I'll try and link that to the TheSixthAxis Twitter account, so that when we start live streaming, it'll throw a tweet out. So if you're not following us on Twitter, it's at TheSixthAxis. Give us a click and follow us, and hopefully you'll see that live stream pop up and jump in. We'll push that out as much as we can through as many different channels as we can. Give it a good retweet, and we'll try and get a few viewers in. We don't expect many people to watch, because it's not the sort of thing that we usually do, but it might be fun. You might at least get to see us all sitting around a table getting slightly drunk, which would be nice. We'll also do some of the video diary stuff that we did last year, and some general TSA shenanigans, just the usual crazy weirdness that we do. I won't be appearing in the bath this year. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but my fees were too high and TheSixthAxis can't afford to pay me. That's what happens when you become a superstar. But anyway, shall we have a look about? So here we are. It's the TSA EGX house for 2012. This is one bedroom with twin beds. That's where we're going to put Lewis and Kev this year, so they can stay up all night giggling like schoolgirls. That's the bathroom. In there, that was my room last year. Not sure who's going in there this year. Possibly Blair. Who knows? This is a little back room that has a nice little veranda. Creaky floorboards, because it's an old Victorian house. Up the stairs. Anybody that watched last year, this will all be familiar. Up we go. And into this room. This is Chris's room with the double bed, and it also has a mattress under the double bed for somebody really skinny to sleep on. Up some more stairs. Now this is the main room. This is the kitchen with new and improved working oven, I'm told. Over there, that's the main room. That's the table that we use for podcasting on. This is some Borderlands 2 swag that I'm going to give away at the show. Bottle of Jameson's, which I am not going to give away at the show. I'm going to drink that. This is the table we podcast round. Nothing really interesting there. All my rubbish unpacked. So there we go. These are quite cool. We got some. These are microphone flags. You may have just seen them. They go around the microphone and make you look like you're on telly, which is fancy. They have rearranged the furniture this year, curiously, but who cares? Looks nice. The shit TV still here, still doesn't work. Splendid. This is interesting. Ooh, this is business cards that we have to give out, but also little cards and some envelopes full of special TSA prizes. Ooh. So there we go. Now for the new bit of the house, which we will probably call Pete's room. Up some more stairs. A whole new level. It's an ensuite bedroom with its own little ensuite bathroom. Magical. And a lovely view of roofs and rusty metal chimneys. Oh, London. So there we go. That's your tour. So there you go. That was the TSA EGX house for 2012. That's really all there is to it. If you see us at the show, say hello. If there's anything you'd like to see us do or say, or anybody you'd like us to talk to, or any particular method of coverage you'd like to see us do, stick it in the comments on TheSixthAxis.com and we will do what we can. Cheerio!